Welcome back to CDP Labs Video Services. I am your story, Ronnie Bernard. Guess what? If your student signs up with CDP Labs Video Services or JOSA, guess what? Your child in grade 6, grade 5, grade 4 will get interactive activities like this. Now in this video, I'm going to take you through a sample lesson that we use with our students. So of course, at the beginning of our class, we will have devotion, where students get inspirational and motivational text to read, and we think about it and encourage them to apply these in their lives. And of course, a question will ask, which place would you like to live in? Of course, the student would select their answer in our polls, and of course, obviously, the healthy environment. We move further now. Of course, they'll get interactive drag and pull activities like this, that the question asks, drag and drop the items into the correct bin. Now here's how it works now. This is how it works. So they'll select, let's say that this is the can, and it will go, cannot rot. They'll learn a new word, biodegradable, and of course paper. They'll learn another word, can rot, biodegradable. Then they will get apple, of course, apple core, biodegradable, and they will get plastic. It is non-biodegradable, right? Good. So hands on, right? All hands on. Then we go further now. They will ask the child now to which soil can grow food. Tick your answer. They will click on the crayon and they will tick the correct answer. Well, they could change the color, of course, to red, and they'll tick the correct answer. Then we'll move on. Very simple, isn't it? Now this is another drag and drop activity. So the teacher will be going through a discussion, like for example, look at the words on your left, which one will match the pictures on your right. So we were talking about climate change. So this represents climate change, the earth with the thermometer. They will look at evidence of climate change right here. Good. So we see that we see storms, and we see what? The ice melting, and of course we see the causes. So they will select the causes right here, and causes again. So we see where we see cars giving off smoke, factories giving off exhaust. It's not good for the environment. That's air pollution. Of course we will see effect, and of course effect, of course humans get sick, they're coughing, and another effect, the evidence right here. Good. Now we see another effect right here. Good. And we see, because we have drought, and now we see now soil, we see soil degradation, which is this one. Then we also see solid waste pollution, which is this one right here. And then we see what the effect, the person drank some water, maybe have cholera, and they're vomiting. Good. So the kids get something like this to work with when we're doing the discussion. And of course, they get another match and pair. So, bad for the environment. We look for this bad for the environment. This is bad for the environment. Good. So the match and pair. Good for the environment. This is good for the environment. Good. What is good for the environment? The tree is also good for the environment. And cracked soil, bad for the environment. So of course the students will get what? Match and pair. Then continue from there. Now, simple hands-on activity. Draw yourself as a climate hero doing one helpful action. And what could that be now? Alright, for me, I could say I am throwing trash in a bin. So I will draw a bin. Good. Draw a bin, so the student get to use up their artistic skills, and of course you're throwing trash in the bin. Good. And this could be the child throwing trash in the bin. See? Simple activity. Then of course, our final activity, they'll do a quiz. Now we cater for students who are not able to read well. Which picture shows the climate change? They'll say B. They'll say, which is biodegradable? Banana peel. Then they will say, what helps Earth? Of course, the garbage bins. And then they will say, which soils grow food? Naturally A. And then, there you have it. So that is how we teach our student here at CDP Language Services for your child in grade 4, your child in grade 5, your child in grade 6, and for those in the Caribbean, your child doing post-examination profile, which is called PET. So, why not? Go ahead, click on the link, go to the website, enroll your child in this institution. Have a good day.